something very disturbing just came to my attention, and I'm looking at it right now. I'm asking myself, is this how insane these people are taking this? Is this how bad it has gotten? Look, I'm seeing a couple of clips where Asians are now damaging their own stores and now blaming black people. Look, blacks, we're not falling for this trap in 2026. We are absolutely not falling for it. That Rick Charles case, right, is just a perfect example of how far they can go. They act like they have no idea, but at the end of the day, they know exactly what they are doing. These clips are going to expose everything that I've experienced and I've seen on a real time. If you're new to this channel, please welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Press the button to subscribe, give this video a like. I hope you get to enjoy the clips and know exactly what is happening right now. Let's get into it.
The hate is real. They done knocked out the windows to all these Asian-owned companies in the plaza where I work. Just take a look at this shit. They've knocked out the windows to all of these places. You see that? Come on down. Come on down. Knocked out the window here. See that? They didn't mess with the black barbershop, thank God. But you have to be careful the shit you say about the black community.
I got a question for you. Do you think that this was truly vandalism, or could this be an insurance claim? Cause I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
I really hope this is a random robbery and not you coming after our Asian-owned businesses. We really don't need this right now. What are your thoughts? Post your comments.
Mind you, that's another random Asian store, okay? That's not even the store of the racist Asian guy who offed that black kid, okay? I have no idea. Whoever did that deserves to be brought in jail, okay? I don't know why they were thinking that was possibly somehow justified, okay? I understand you're angry that, one of your own people got, offed in such a terrible way for such a terrible reason, but why are you attacking an innocent store owner? Like, genuinely, what purpose does it serve apart from raising racial tensions and making more people aggressive, causing the cycle of violence to continue? You're just going to encourage those people to probably develop racial stereotypes about black people, and they're probably going to start doing the same thing to your stores. Like, do you not understand how this is generally not helping in any way whatsoever? Why don't you attack the actual store of the actual Chinese owner who did the wrong thing? Like, what? This logic is so weird.
We have gone from people placing huge orders at Chinese restaurants and not picking them up to vandalizing businesses, and now this. Yeah. I mean, this guy sucks. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like I'm going to repeat myself here, but we are not all the same. And I think that's important to say again, because things seem to be devolving. Yes, there's a lot of anti-blackness within our community, and it is hard to fight that because we, Asians collectively, cannot even come together as a group. So now would be a good time, because I got a lot of comments about this in my last video in this space about, oh, well, what black businesses do you support? Now would be a good time to clarify that we do support you guys. The biggest example would be during BLM with Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. A lot of us did come out in support of you guys. We marched with you. We, including myself, donated to organizations like the ACLU. My point is, especially with all the discourse right now, maybe you guys don't know that there are a lot of us in support of the black community. Maybe more than you think. Social media tends to be so polarizing, and the negative news always rises to the top. Also, just because I did not make a video about the Rick Chow verdict does not mean that I am anti-black. There was a lot to digest there. If the charge was Rick Chow stereotypes black people and that's why he chased after Cyrus, everything would be a lot simpler, but that's not how it was. There was a lot to think about, and I, like a human being, took my time to try and really understand everything that was going on, all the details that were there, that weren't there. And by the time that I had done that, everyone on the internet had already said everything from both sides, and I didn't feel like making a video about it. I am not a buzzword factory who turns on a camera and starts angrily shouting things like anti-blackness and proximity to whiteness every time something bad happens to a black person. Not that I'm accusing anyone of doing that, okay? Please. I am sorry for this man. I hope he gets found and tried. We are not all like that. I hope you guys understand. I hope things don't escalate much further because we need each other. Thanks for watching.
Yes, can I place an order for 10 sesame chicken dinners?
I'm so sorry, say that one more time.
Can I place an order for 10 sesame dinners and 10...
1 second. Sarah King, do you mind hold on just a moment, please? Thank you. Just a one order sesame chicken?
No, 10.
10?
Yeah, sesame dinners.
What size? Combo, lunch, or just a regular?
Combo.
Combo. 10 order sesame chicken combo?
Yes.
Okay, what's your phone number?
I'm not done placing my order.
Okay.
Can I get 10?
Do you mind giving me one moment, please? Thank you. Just a moment. Thank you. Hello, Sarah King. Thank you for holding. Go ahead.
Good morning, happy Thursday from CV Barbecue. Hey, it looks like someone decided to break into our restaurant last night. This continues to happen in this community. It's a terrible thing. I don't know why you guys continue to do this to small businesses. You're ruining this community. You're ruining the opportunities for small businesses. And this just needs to stop. Indio, we need to put a stop to this.
Little update on my restaurant being vandalized in the month of June, also known as the Pride Month. At the beginning of the month, the just windows front door got smashed. We replaced it. It's a little bit of a stress, not a big deal, and I thought it's going to be over. But just 2 weeks later, somebody came with a spray and painted over the windows, which I find out now from the many of you that it's an acid, something known as the glass eater, that basically burns into glass, and there is no way of cleaning it with something. So many advices that you guys said, the nail polish remover, alcohol, vinegar, all the things, it just simply not work. It's basically engraved in the glass. However, the power of social media, and I love that, the company that actually specialize in replenishing the glass when that happens with some technique of resending or something, I'm even not sure what is it called, saw the video and they offer to come today and evaluate if there's a possibility of being fixed. So I will keep you updated on that. Also, I'm always receiving messages like this, but I feel during the month of June, it's been a little bit more aggressive, which of course with my business being vandalized 2 times feels a little bit more stressful than usual. But I'm so grateful for all of you. So much love, so much support. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. I appreciate you. And I will keep you updated today after we see the company that deals with this comes in and tells me if it's possible to be removed. Other possibilities are some art, just because replacing the glasses would be very expensive because it's really big glasses and multiple of them. So the other option, if it's not possible to remove, would be to install some art, which I'm not against, but Kel, my name is already so bright. So I think adding more to it, more colors, it could be a little too much, but you know what? People say that I'm too much. And then, you know, I tell them to go find less. So I love you.
What's good? I'm in Hawaii celebrating my birthday, but before I let the festivities begin, because my birthday is not until tomorrow, I want to get something off my chest. I was going to wait until July 22nd to talk about this. That'll make sense later in the video, but I figured I might as well get it off my heart and mind right now, just so I can be done with it. So in the aftermath of the Rick Chow trial, I made 3 TikToks. One where I said Rick Chow and his son should go to prison. A second one where I supported the ban of anti-Black Asian businesses and Black communities. And then the third TikTok where I said one effective way to shut these businesses down is to call and place orders and never go pick them up. In the aftermath of those 3 videos, I think I already told y'all twice that 2 of my former employers were contacted. Now, Headway, a current employer, was contacted. Headway is a platform for providers I'm on there providing therapy. I don't talk about me ever being a therapist just because therapists are not allowed to have lives, be full human beings, have personalities, be crazy, whatever. Like people think that we're saints and we're not. But I've been doing therapy for 5 years and I've been on the Headway platform since September. Late September, early October, till present. And therapy has never been my bread and butter. It's always been a part-time for me, but I do love it. I love serving my clients. My clients are of diverse backgrounds. A lot of my clients don't even look like me, and that is fine because they trust me with their trauma, and we walk that walk hand in hand, and we get shit done. So my practice is a safe space for everybody. But nonetheless, those 3 videos that I made, someone took them and I guess sent them to Headway. And this is what Headway said. So this was the first email, and I don't have to read this word for word, but what stood out to me was that the content was flagged for language that could be considered dehumanizing, making generalizations and or stereotypes towards racially marginalized groups. And
I'm amazed that people that are supposedly this educated, and I don't obviously profess to know anything about his business or how good he is as a therapist, but I would put into question you being able to leverage their platform. And I was looking in the comments, and people are now talking about they want to protest whatever this company is. I don't care what y'all do, but how can you jump on social media, tell people to call in orders and not pick them up, destroy businesses, and don't expect to have any kind of repercussions?
I don't know where you got your information from. I don't know who your source is, but I will be the first one to tell you that is incorrect.
Update time. Hey y'all, come with me back up here to the Gold Luxury Nail Bar where I posted a video about them last week and it went completely bananas. You guys showed out. And I was like, let me go up here and surprise them and see what's going on up here. And baby, you got look, it is so crowded here. Y'all, look at y'all. Hey, KK. Hey, Jazzy. Look, y'all. Oh, this is what community looks like. Oh, yes. Now, this Niecy Pooh said that her mother was the one who informed her about what was going on with the boycott. And she said, say less. I want to go where my money is appreciated and where I am welcome. And I'm like, okay, Niecy Pooh. As we were speaking, look, people were just coming in and it's just a great environment, guys. KK said that the business has been so good since the video. So thank you guys. You guys are showing out and this is why they're mad. She's also looking for help because she's become so busy. So if you're a nail tech in the area, give her a call.
Hey y'all, Miss B back again at another beauty supply store. And listen, I'm seeing all these sales. I saw 50% off, 75% off. And why is that? Because we are not up in there, y'all. I walked through this gigantic beauty supply store and the aisles were empty on a Saturday. We are doing it, y'all. Now, one thing I did notice though is that I saw a few black men in this store, which I was surprised by, but I know that y'all need your wave caps and your wave brushes and your clippers and all of that. I would only ask, please, let's all lock in. There are black-owned beauty supply stores in most areas. So guys, let's get on this. I know that y'all were concerned about whether or not the women were going to follow through, and we are following through, y'all. So we need everybody to lock into this transfer of wealth, this blackout. We got this, y'all. We are doing it, and we need to do it together. So I love y'all. We are doing this thing, and I'm so proud.
Update time. Hey y'all, come with me back up here to the Gold Luxury Nail Bar where I posted a video about them last week and it went completely bananas. You guys showed out. And I was like, let me go up here and surprise them and see what's going on up here. And baby, you got look, it is so crowded here. Y'all, look at y'all. Hey, KK. Hey, Jazzy. Look, y'all. Oh, this is what community looks like. Oh, yes. Now, this Niecy Pooh said that her mother was the one who informed her about what was going on with the boycott. And she said, say less. I want to go where my money is appreciated and where I am welcome. And I'm like, okay, Niecy Pooh. As we were speaking, look, people were just coming in and it's just a great environment, guys. KK said that the business has been so good since the video. So thank you guys. You guys are showing out and this is why they're mad. She's also looking for help because she's become so busy. So if you're a nail tech in the area, give her a call.
All I'm saying is that if you are Asian, before you should even be asking the question about who gets to decide who gets to boycott Asian owned businesses, we need to be having the conversations in our own spaces about whether or not anti Black racism needs to be addressed and have those uncomfortable conversations within our communities. Because I have been doing this for years, right? Have you been doing that before you decided to come online and post a video being like, oh, Black Americans are such hypocrites? Which they are not. They have a right. Like, they have an absolute right, because we do have rampant anti-Black racism. And before we are willing, like, we need to be willing to take accountability for that before we get to decide whether or not anybody should be also, it's not even our decision who gets to boycott. Our role, right? And everybody has different roles under systemic oppression, and something happens, is what can I do in solidarity instead of looking at this situation as an us versus them problem? If you're still looking at it from the lens of an us versus them problem, then you are on Rick Chow's side. And I know that people can say, like, oh, well, you know what, like, I have such a diverse spectrum of ideas and I see things differently. But when it comes to systemic oppression in a world that is made to be black and white, then if you are going to look at this boycotting situation as, oh, you shouldn't boycott us, why should we have to pay for the sins of this one guy? Like, that's not like the systemic playbook, right? Like, when one person does harm, or even if it's a few people doing harm, right? Like, if you think about like slavery in the South, even if it was just a few people, a few families running the whole thing, okay? The systemic issue is still the fact that everybody inherited these core belief systems about certain marginalized groups of people, and we are still perpetuating these ideas, right? Like, the issue is that our ideologies are still there, right? And until we're able to address that, why are we even thinking immediately like, oh, actually, I'm going to argue about boycotting, when you should be looking at yourself in a mirror and being like, hey, I realize that I'm contributing, my community is contributing. How have I seen anti-Black racism manifest in Asian spaces? Like, why are these conversations so difficult to have? I don't know. But they need to be had, right? They exist. They exist. People are doing it, some people are not. But when it comes to the question of solidarity, are you for or against? And if you are for, then have the conversations first before you decide who gets to boycott if you are an Asian person.
The way y'all keep coming with excuses as to why these nail shops and other Asian businesses and restaurants and stuff are empty, y'all really don't believe that when Black people set their minds to it, that they can actually stick to it and make differences. But then again, yes, y'all do. It's why y'all try so hard to convince us, like white supremacists have always done for so many years, that it doesn't matter when we unify, when clearly it does. But to see y'all writing all these excuses, it's a Monday, oh, it's still too early, or this, or maybe just people are standing on their word, Black people, and keeping their money in Black businesses. Bravo, Black people.
The biggest problem with content creation is it's not that coming up with topics or writing the script or messaging people that you want to work with, or even message brands that you want to work with. Is how do you make your content easily understandable for the fucking artards on the internet? The people that watch your content and understand what you're trying to say, they generally okay. They like the video. They may not leave a comment and they move on. But the people that don't fucking understand the basic language, the basic English that I am fucking speaking, that is something I generally have no control over. And it's so hard to deal with. It's either people are disingenuous and trying to misinterpret what you're trying to say, or their English skill is so fucking poor, they can't even understand sixth grade English. And yes, I am admitting this. The thing I use AI for, it's not that to help me write scripts or to whatever. It's actually helped me to dumb down the things I want to say so more people can understand. The whole Black people want to boycott like Asian stuff, I don't care. I really don't. You want to boycott? Go for it. That's your right as a human being. You want to say whatever you want to say in my comments? Go ahead. That's your right. I keep saying the things that the two black girls did is unacceptable. Just because you're upset with one single person, right? You're bringing in innocent people that has nothing to do with this, calling their restaurant, ordering a bunch of food, and then never going to pick it up. Just don't go to the salons or restaurants or, I don't know, clothes wash, whatever. That's all you like. You don't have to go hurt those businesses. When you do something like that, it's actually not helping your cause.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia.
You know what's crazy about every Asian person that's trying to taunt black people for saying that they want to support the black community and boycott Asian businesses? They all scream the same thing. Your clothes, your products, your this, your that is all made in Asia. Like they discovered geography all of a sudden. Yes, corporations outsource labor to Asia because it's cheaper. That is not the same thing as intentionally supporting Asian-owned businesses. I think some of y'all should learn that difference before y'all try to clap back at black people for supporting their own community. Nike being manufactured in Asia doesn't make it Asian-owned. Ford using factories overseas does not make it an Asian-owned company. Y'all are confusing exploitation of cheap labor with ownership, wealth circulation, and community economics, because some of you who have been making those little retaliatory videos think made in and owned by are the same thing. They're not. Black people saying they want to be more intentional about where their money goes is not racism. Every community practices group economics and y'all call it community support. Black people do it and suddenly everybody got to think peace. Everybody got a fake degree in international trade. And let's stop pretending these billion-dollar corporations love anybody. They will manufacture anywhere where labor is cheap. If tomorrow Antarctica got the cheapest labor, you will have penguins sewing denim by 5 a.m., bitch.
I personally don't think that my Asian American community is as smart as people want them to think, because there's a very narrow way of us thinking. Like, we don't really think outside of the box. Like, a lot of my people don't, and it takes a lot for us to be able to channel that type of intelligence, and it seems like not many of us can actually reach it. And this is not meant to be offensive to anyone. Just take this as constructive criticism to change and be better. Our people, we can all agree that we lack accountability. Our people have heavy issues with accountability, ego problems, trust issues, etc., right? And some of us be thinking like we're white. So I had to take a video down because I was like, I don't want the wrong message to be out there, because my people, we got problems with critical thinking. And the reason why I say this is because there is like a lot of people in the comments also speaking about how there's like fake orders going out to Asian business restaurants and such like that. I would like to make myself very clear, and this is the reason why I took it down. My people are so anti-Black that they will use that narrative and make it the reason why they will never address the anti-Black issues and racist issues in our community. And I seen it in the comments, like they're saying like, yeah, but the racist comments and like the fake phone orders, like it's just unnecessary. But I understand what you're saying though. And it's just kind of like, okay, so what? The lack of accountability and entitlement is so alarming that if my people can just apply a little bit of common sense and humanity into their thinking, right, they would be able to understand that the Black community and their livelihood should always outweigh a business expense. And unfortunately, that is the part of accountability, right? Our people did something wrong. We're not the victims here. Hello? So let me make myself very clear, because I'm not going to say shit about that. And it's not because I don't like my own people. I love my people. But my people have issues. And there's nothing in my mind that's ever going to have it where fake Chinese food orders are going to outweigh the racism that is in our community. And I do hope that everybody understands this, right? Not just Asian people, but every person of color, because there's a anti-Blackness issues in every one of our communities. This is not just going to affect the Asian community. Do you guys get that? So like I said in my last video, everybody should be in support with this decision that the Black community is talking about. And if we really want to be unified in building solidarity together, sometimes we just literally got to sit down and listen.
Ma'am, we boycotting these type of businesses. I don't know why you're going in here. You might not have heard what's going on, but look up Cyrus Belton. Oh yeah, I know about it. Yeah, but you're still going in.
So we all have seen the Asian guys saying that we can go ahead and boycott Asian businesses because they don't need us. So we're going to use my comment section and my post to do said that. If you sell toilet paper, paper towels, do nails, if you provide any type of service that us Black people use in whatever state that you stay in, whatever city, state, wherever you are in the world, promote it down in my comment section below. So we are going to basically use this as a reference for when we need anything. That way you'll be able to search my comment section for you to use whatever business that we need from now on to be able to use. I don't know why they feel the need that we need them when we didn't need them before, and we do not need you guys now. So with that being said, this is the time for us to prosper as one and basically come together, or basically use our resources as we always did. So leave it down below. Let us know what you do. If you want to show your work, post a picture, put your city and state. That way everybody knows where you are, and let's do them just like we did everybody else in every other business.
One thing is clear is this: I'll never encourage vandalizing of other people's businesses. I'll never encourage practices like that. But the truth is this: I'm starting to have a feel that some of this is staged. Some of this is just to make especially Black people look bad. Because I'll tell you for a fact, when the evidences or everything shows, they are gonna point to a Black kid. They're gonna point to a Black kid and say it's actually this kid that did something like that. So I'm starting to wonder if this is actually real or not. Now, I know the race war is causing a whole lot of issues here and there. I know it's causing a lot of trauma, a lot of unsettlement. But the truth is, I cannot lie to you guys. I cannot lie to myself by feeling that all these clips I've seen, they are real. I have a sneaky feeling inside me, or my instinct tell me that somehow, some way, some of these clips were staged. I can't lie. I just can't lie. And that's genuinely how I feel. I hope the boycott and all this is not causing people to go that far. But if in case these cases, these are real and they found the perpetrators and they tend to be Black kids, the truth is they have to go down for punishment. That's why I've been on this channel for the longest period of time. I don't endorse vandalizing other people's businesses, stealing from other people's businesses, shoplifting and all the likes. I'll never encourage that here. What I hate is the fact that they assume that Blacks are the ones responsible for it, or they see us as potentially doing things like that. And that's why we're boycotting, because the truth is, if we don't spend on them, they don't make money. But yet when we come to their businesses, they tend to act or try to act in a way that we are about to steal, we are about to shoplift, we are about to cause violence or something. That's where the problem comes in. You see these clips, I'm not very convinced, to be honest. I'm not very convinced. The truth is, this race war has to stop for both sides, because I'm seeing some people trying to fake it. Some people who have probably been truly vandalized will be suffering from it. This has to genuinely stop. And at the end of the day, right, if Asians cannot respect Black people, treat them with respect and don't look at them as an inferior race, this boycott is not going to end. Thank you for watching this video. If you love content like this, please do also subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and I'll see you in another one, guys. Bye bye.